Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monster Box. My name is Rob, and today we are going to be looking at a monster. So the Monster Box is going to be a series where I have designed a custom monster for use in any system, but the stat block will be used or will be 5e compatible, and the stat block will be released in the description down below, so there'll be a link to it and you can just click it and fly on over, and you'll find the Morbin there, or you'll find the monster each time there. Today we're talking about the Morbin, which is a new undead that I created to be a bit more interesting and a bit more cool, so we'll talk about the flavour of it, go into the stats a little bit, but only as it supports the flavour, tell you how to run it, and give it to you. Should be a quick and interesting video. I hope to do a couple of these a week. So yeah, tell me what you think, tell me if you use it, and tell me what you might change. So, the Morbin. Creepy undead, generally created specifically to guard something, like a tomb or some kind of, crypt, or a necromancer's hideout or lair or something like that. They've created to defend something specifically. So they've got like an armor class of 12 and 16 hit points, so they're not too challenging on their own, but the idea is that you have a lot of them, and if you want to run them well, run them against slightly higher level parties, maybe 6th or 7th level, because and as I'll explain later, they'll really mess up a party. So a Morbin has the ability called Undying, which, as legend says, if you kill a Morbin, unless the attack was silvered or magical, it will come back to life after a day. And also, if when it dies, or when you sort of slay a Morbin, it falls apart, oozing kind of black, disgusting liquid, and becomes a pile of body parts and pieces and bones and that kind of thing, and that becomes important later. So they're not too dangerous foes on their own. Most sort of high level party members will just be able to kill them in one hit, but just keep them coming, because the main kind of feature is the action to assimilate. So a Morbin initiates the ability, screeching, deafening, and all Morbin within 60 feet will come running towards it, and they begin kind of Voltroning up and turning into this giant kind of mega Morbin called a Morbane. They will reconstitute themselves, and dead ones, like the remains of dead ones that are lying around, they get sucked up into the monster and make it even larger. And the Morbane is a much more aggressive and dangerous foe. So when you run it, let them go as Morbin for a few rounds, and then once the party feels like they are getting into the rhythm of it and have figured out the encounter, trigger the Morbin to turn into a Morbane, and then there's a separate stat page, which will is a lot more dangerous. I mean, it has an armor class of 17, 165 hit points. It's really strong, really hard to kill. It's got the Undying property again, which is the same. It has 3 actions, and it can do each one once per turn. It has just 2 massive hits that are just damaging, but then also it has this ability to launch, so it can take apart a piece of itself and throw it, and that will reconstitute itself into a Morbin, and it can aim it at a party member, and then the Morbin will turn back into one of the smaller Morbin and immediately attack and enter initiative again. So this enormous kind of rotting, hulking husk can actually throw pieces of itself at the party to turn, or to spread back out into less and less each time, or into more of the smaller ones. So I've used this to great effect, and it can cause real severe damage to the party. So that's going to be it for the Morbin. So tell me what you think, tell me if you use it, tell me if you like it, what you might change, how you might improve it. Thanks for watching.